Hey Cancer! Thank you so much for joining me for your October Horoscope. I'm Madeline, if we haven't met before, and if you're back, it is awesome to see you truly. I'm really looking forward to this month, but I'm especially excited for you, Cancer, because something really awesome is happening in your astrological chart this month. The magnificent planet of magnanimity, of luck, of growth, of good fortune, of wealth, Jupiter, is moving out of Libra and into a new sign, into Scorpio, on October 10th, where he'll be staying through next year into November. So he spends about a year in each sign, and wherever Jupiter goes, he blesses and expands, and he happens to be moving into your house of creativity, romance, and fun. This is like Jupiter's favorite house. This is super exciting news for you, Cancer. So whether you are single or attached, Jupiter is definitely going to be bringing in more love, more growth, more opportunities to express yourself, because again, this is your house of creativity. Personal projects get blessings. Anything that you do that really enlivens you and is fun brings you luck. Okay, so that is kind of the mini version of your Jupiter report, your Jupiter forecast. You can definitely check out my blog, writteninthestars.co, where I write weekly horoscopes, and I'll be talking more in depth about what Jupiter is doing in each house. And I'm also going to be putting up some videos for each individual sign here on the channel this weekend for what Jupiter is doing for you, so keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, now all that said, you came here for a tarot reading. Let's do this. I'm really excited to see what's going on for Cancer in October. Spirit, what does Cancer need to know in October 2017 for Cancer? Cancer, whoop! Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. Ooh, okay, that's good stuff. I swear I'm gonna let you in on this right now. Okay. Cancer. Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to know this month? October 2017. What does Cancer need to be aware of? What are their strengths? What are their challenges this month? What kind of movement? What kind of developments? What kind of characters will be involved in their life this month that they need to know about? The good, the bad, the difficult, the fun, Spirit. What does Cancer need to know? Always and only for their highest good. For their highest good. I want Cancer to experience love, liberation, and personal fulfillment, Spirit. What does Cancer need to know about this month in order to enjoy that? One more. I think I'll pull you down for the one more so you can see where you top it off. Okay, here comes a lot of face. Okay. All right. Nope. Just kidding. I swear I'm going to figure this out, Cancer. It's going to work. Okay. As long as you can see everybody. Okay. Got some beautiful cards here, but you definitely got some contrast as well. You know, nothing good happens in a vacuum, is what Spirit is saying. Things are usually catalyzed by outside events, and often uncomfortable outside events. Because if we're comfortable, I mean, why are we going to change, right? Okay. Make sure you can see everything. Pardon me, Cancer. I'm spatially challenged. Okay. All right. Cancer. One more for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know, Spirit, for their highest good this month? One last card for Cancer. What do they need to know in October? What is the outcome? What is the key? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now We're going to happily readjust so that you can actually see what you're looking at. I love you, Cancer. Thank you for putting up with me. Okay. Okay. So, again, this is really beautiful. I feel pretty excited for you. As I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, Spirit was talking about, they were using the word momentum. They were using the word change. Now, you have literally the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and then the Tower. Momentum, change, new beginnings. Woo! It's a big month for you, Cancer. Okay, so here's what Spirit is having me say to you. They're reminding you that you are a cardinal sign. Now, that means there are 3 qualities in astrology. You can be cardinal, you can be fixed, or you can be mutable. To be cardinal means to be an initiator, means to be the leader, the one who, strikes out before the others. Mutable is changeable, fixed is stubborn or less likely to change, more steady. You're a mover and a shaker, all right, Cancer? You are the mother of the zodiac. You give birth to things. Spirit says that this month, a lot of you are making an effort to move away from drama, to move away from needless arguments. Now, ironically, what they're saying is in moving away from drama, you kind of do put more stuff on your plate. Maybe some of you are leaving relationships or memories of relationships behind in order to seek a more peaceful, orderly universe. And in doing so, it kind of puts everything on your plate. You end up being the one carrying the burdens. But again, you're a cardinal sign. You're a leader. Here you are. Showing up in this reading is the Queen of Pentacles. She is one of the most motherly of the queens, definitely the most nurturing. The Queen of Pentacles is savvy and practical and pragmatic, and she's very keen on taking care of others, on giving them the support, the security, the shelter. You're a feeder, Cancer. Oof, okay, this is interesting. I feel that for most of you, this tower that is coming down in October, I feel like you're kind of a bystander. I don't feel like, normally if I see the tower in someone's reading, I feel like you are the one taking a tumble. It's your tower that is falling down. You're the one falling out and kind of having your life rearranged. And of course, you are making some dramatic changes, and I should say, Cancer, these are general readings, so some of these messages are going to resonate more than others, and I'm feeling that for a lot of you, this big change is occurring to someone close to you, like someone close to you maybe going through a breakup, some kind of divorce or the loss of a job, something that really shakes their foundations, because that is what the tower is all about, just things kind of a bolt out of the blue, just striking and knocking things down and completely changing things and turning people's lives upside down. But honestly, to see the tower followed by the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, whether this is your tower or someone else's, Cancer, I see positive things coming out of it. I don't want to gloss over how difficult the tower is. I don't. Because it's going to be cold fucking comfort for you to have just gotten fired from a job and then you tune into a reading that says, hey, if you got fired, it's going to be great. It's great. Like, yeah, screw you too, girl. Like, so I don't want you to think that I'm saying, hey, it's going to be fine. So whatever catastrophe in your life, just deal, because, rose-colored glasses and the sun will come out tomorrow. However, there is something definitely to be said for the fact that taking the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, taking the wheel under these circumstances, not falling apart when things in your life fall apart. Wow. Okay, this is what Spirit just said, okay? This is big. Heroes aren't made from calm, pleasant circumstances. If we all lived in calm, pleasant circumstances and we never ever had to see the tower, if none of us ever had to experience sudden catastrophe and things that were out of our hands crumbling down, we wouldn't be much. We wouldn't be... How would we learn resilience? How would we learn getting back up if we never fell down, right? I feel that many of you are taking the wheel in October in a beautiful way, in a fucking powerful way. I do see stress. I do see, you know, you're carrying burdens. You've got a lot on your mind in October. You know, Cancer, it's really important. Spirit is giving me, like, write things down. It's going to benefit you to keep lists this month. Not only because you've got a lot on your plate, like, and a lot to think about, but because it's going to help you get everything straight. At least you can eliminate the idea of like, oh my God, am I forgetting something? If you're writing every single thing down, you know, with all the other stress that's on your plate, at least keep a list of what you need to be thinking and worrying about. And I have to say, I actually think this is a quite beautiful reading. You're getting, oh, this is crazy. Spirit just said, you're getting forced out of your shell in October, okay? You are going to find out what you're made of. Many of you. Of course, again, general readings, Cancer. So if this is resonating in such a deep way that you want to go one-on-one and get some personal guidance from your personal spiritual posse, my shop is linked below. You can set up different kinds of appointments. I offer different kinds of readings depending on what you want. But I feel like many of you, you're taking it on the road. You're taking the reins, taking the wheel, however you want to say it, and you are deciding that this is your one life. That is what Spirit just said. This is my one life that I know of, you know, that I am aware of. This is my one life, and I can't say that I'm going to enjoy it when X happens. Like, okay, I can be happy when X, Y, Z. How about the journey is the destination? You are only where you are in this moment. Life is not a peak to be reached. Success is not a peak to be reached. Life is a lot more like surfing the ocean than climbing a mountain. Change is constant. We are always rebalancing. We are always being forced to find our center again and adjust. You know, a little more weight here, a little less there. Temperance, balance. No extremes this month, Cancer. Extremes are bad for you this month. I feel like those of you who kind of let your thoughts and mind run away with you, everything is going to feel like a tower if your mind is like this. If you're isolated, if you're not talking to anybody about what's going on with you, if you're just letting these fears kind of rocket around inside your head, like Spirit is showing me, kind of like lightning bolts ricocheting, you know? You need to ground yourself. There's so much opportunity this month. You have such wonderful cards. I mean, the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune in themselves are powerfully positive cards. And then you have these two tens. Actually, let's be 1000% accurate here. You have 3 tens in your reading. Definite culminations coming. Now, this is kind of the toughie. This is you're carrying too much. However, 10 of Cups is like people celebrating you, being surrounded by love, support, marriage, family, warmth. And hello, Jupiter moving into the 5th. Some of you, there may be a romance culminating. I really feel some of you, this really is marriage and family, because the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles together, these are both family and lasting legacy cards. And Ten of Pentacles is frankly a card of wealth. And when you have the Queen of Pentacles here, it's like, yup, again, if you take the wheel and you take the reins, Cancer, you can make money, you can make progress, you can change where you are, you can create momentum. You know, build a road out of the rubble of the tower. The tower wasn't serving you anyway. It was only keeping things out, not letting things in. And now you can go out and seek your fortune. Start something new. Start something that is yours. Yours, Cancer. The Hermit. The Hermit says do your research. The Hermit says, especially in conjunction with Temperance, think about self-care this month. Think about leaving time and space for your intuition, your inspiration to grow. You know, wands are fire, and the ace is just the spark that has the potential to grow into, you know, a hearth or a wildfire, but it needs air, it needs attention. So the Hermit and Temperance are saying you need room in your life, like mental white space, for your creativity to come out. If you are packing every minute of your waking life with, you know, media and distractions and worries and thoughts, there doesn't leave a lot of room for inspiration and magic to happen. You really want the magic to come in for you, Cancer. And it is there. It's at your doorstep. Every conscious change you make this month, like every change that you say to yourself, you know what, I've taken stock and I recognize that this habit isn't serving me, or this part of my life isn't making me happy, this isn't fulfilling. Every effort you make to be honest with yourself and abide by your soul. The Ace of Wands is your spirit calling out to you. It's creativity and spirit are the same thing because they are what spring from you naturally. Your creativity and your spirit are demanding to be heard. The Hermit says journal, get quiet time, do meditation, consult people that you think of as wise and helpful to help you sort through these things. But the important thing being, you know, it is the Hermit. This is a solo journey. If you consult someone who you consider to be wise, it's more like they're a guide along your way. It's not that they're going to lead the way. They're just, you know, the Sherpa on the mountain that can say, this is the path. Now you go ahead. You know, here's the trail. I know the way, but I'm going to let you take the lead. So I see money, I see happiness, I see momentum, and I see clarity, but it comes as a result catalyzed by recognizing that what isn't working and what sucks, basically, and what needs to fall down is so that you can build something new. This had a faulty foundation anyway, Cancer, and it was time for it to go, okay? Okay, so now let's look at your fiercely focused spread. Let's see what kind of action steps Spirit wants to give you for this month. And for those of you Cancers who have not been here before, this is just a quick 5-card spread to get an idea of the theme for your month, along with the most helpful action steps that you can take in the kind of 4-element, wow. Well, you saw that, okay. The 4 elements of your life, you know, physical and financial, mental, emotional, and then spiritual and creative. Okay, so let's get into it. The Hierophant is all about structure. Structure is falling down, the tower is coming down, so you're definitely going to want to bring order into your life. The Hierophant is the wise man, the Pope, is as he was often known. Of course, he has these 2 monks at his feet. So this is all about learning and teaching. How do you need to stack your life, Cancer? How do you need to stack your priorities in order to get what you want? And what do you need to learn? Who do you need to consult? What skills or secret knowledge do you need to know in order to create what you want to create? I'm really feeling like seek a teacher. And for those of you who are not seeking a teacher, it may be that a teacher comes to you, whether they are, you know, an actual educator or they're there teaching you something like a skill. You know, maybe you're an entrepreneur and you need to learn this skill, or maybe you're literally going back to school and this is a professor, or maybe you're going to a personal trainer and they're helping you out. In any case, it's very important for you this month to recognize your own rules and live by them. What are your principles, Cancer? What do you believe in? How do you want your life to look? Again, like, how do you want to stack your life? How do you want to build it? Seek wisdom in yourself and from people that you respect when it comes to that, okay? Okay. Now, and you know what, Cancer? I wanna talk to you face to face. So let's come back. Hey. Get out of face. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, Cancer. Now let's look at what's going on in the physical, financial realm. What's going on with your money? What's going on with your resources? Nothing has come out yet. We're good. What's going on for Cancer in October? Wow. That one did come out. Okay. Flux. Playing with your money, moving things around. Spirit is giving me the word carefree, which is like kind of actually extra awesome because you have Jupiter moving into that 5th house of play. Okay. Spirit says, don't take yourself so seriously. You know, especially when you have the Hierophant here, there's a danger of like taking things too seriously. Spirit wants you to have fun with it. It's like they said, ooh, this is kind of heavy. Okay. Cancer, I'm just going to lay it on the line. Some of us never make it to our destination. This is Earth. We are human. We're having this experience and nobody gets out of here alive, right? So what if you didn't know? I mean, this is the truth, right? You don't know if you're going to ever have whatever your goal is, whether it be financial or professional, because this is Pentacles. So this is about, you know, what do I want in my life? What do I want to yield? What do I want to harvest? You need to enjoy the journey, because the journey is all we have. The moment is all we have. This moment, right here, right now, where you are, that is all that's real. You know, the future is uncertain, the past is gone. This moment, though, what can you do to enjoy and soak up the pleasure and the fun, even in the work of this moment? Think about what you can do to make your life a little more like, wee, like I'm moving this here, I'm moving this there. What gives you a little more flexibility, Cancer? And I also really do feel focus on your money this month. You had that 10 of Pentacles card saying like there's wealth possible. The Queen of Pentacles saying like you are savvy and you can create these resources. You can have what you want. But you need to watch your money. And I want to point out to you that he has these it's just 2 coins, but they're wrapped in this green cord that forms that infinity symbol, that lemniscate. So when he moves a little here to over there, like, okay, I'm going to take, I finished paying this bill, so I'm going to take this money and I'm going to move it over here to this debt and then pay that down until it's gone. Like, move things around, Cancer. Flow with it. You're a water sign. You can flow. Okay. So now let's look at, what are you talking about? What are you thinking about? What's going on in the mental realm? What kind of messages can you expect to receive or send? What are the words and thoughts that Cancer needs to know about for October 2017? Cancer, October 2017. Exactly that, Cancer. Deep breath. Deep breath. This is the card of rest. This is the card of recovery. It's like they were saying with the Hermit and with Temperance, rest and refilling of your cups is going to be necessary this month. Recovery, okay? Replenishing your energy, recharging your batteries, peace and quiet. And with the Hermit, they were already talking about meditation. And the Four of Swords really is a card of like silent prayer and meditation and devotional practices. Naps. October is a month for naps, Cancer. You've got so much momentum built into your reading that, of course, it's going to be necessary for you to be well rested. If you want to create this thing, if you want to go long haul and not burn out, you need to build self-care and time off into your schedule, okay? You're a martyr, you want to give to everybody, but it's really important for you to do for you, okay? You know that it doesn't feel good anyway when you end up martyring yourself and other people like don't give you the appreciation or the gratitude that you were expecting, so it's time to give to you, okay? When you fill your own cup, then you are able to give from the overflow and not from what you need, okay? So fill your cup to overflowing, and then you're going to find it's so much easier to give to people. Okay, pardon my jet engine air conditioning. Okay, so now let's look at what's going on with you emotionally. What's going on in your heart? What are you feeling? How are you relating, and what's going on in the realm of your relationships, your dreams, your emotions this month? October 2017 for Cancer. For Cancer. Two of Cups. This is a lovely card. This is a card of partnership. This is a card of blossoming romance. And we just talked about Jupiter moving into your house of romance. Some of you might be getting the first inklings of, you know what, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to date. Or I think I like this person. Like, oh my God, like I think I really have feelings for this person, and this could maybe really be something. And remember, they're general readings, Cancer. So this could be a partnership in creativity or business, but a lot of you, I really am feeling romance. This is a harmonious, equitable relationship, and that's what you want to make sure that you have. You want to make sure that you're not the only one bringing your cup to the table. Remember, fill your own cup so that you give from the overflow and not from, oh, this is my life force, but I guess I'll give you some and I'll go home and just, you know, curl up in the fetal position and sleep for 19 hours because I did everything for everybody but me. Fill your cup and allow other people to give to you. When, like, this is so beautiful, okay? Spirit just said, when you allow people to give to you, they feel the love. I know that that sounds a little ironic, but the thing is, Cancer, you can be very self-sufficient, you can be very like emotionally contained, and you know, you think about taking care of everybody else and sometimes kind of almost put up your shell, you know, your hard Cancer crab shell when it comes to other people wanting to give to you. Don't do that this month. Accept the cup. Accept the gift. Exchange. I see a beautiful blossoming new partnership here, and I really do feel a lot of you it's romance. And if you are in a committed partnership already and you're happy in that partnership, it may be like, oh my God, we went on this amazing date night. We just had like, or one of those really beautiful conversations where we just really reconnected. It's like a resurgence. Allow your cup to be filled this month. Okay. And finally, let's look at what is inspiring you, what is exciting you, what is lighting you up in October, what is activating Cancer, what is energizing you or lighting a fire under you in October. New adventure. Your ships are coming in, Cancer. Change. Change. The Tower, the Wheel, the Chariot. It's going to change this month, all right? So choose carefully. Like, make a choice. Be conscious about this change. Like they said, build a road out of the rubble of the tower. Where do you want to go? If something is removed from your life, trust that it's making room for this ship to come in. You're looking at the path. You're taking the first steps. You're on your way. I feel exciting new adventure. I feel new beginning is the phrase that they're giving me, free wall. And new beginning meaning you're putting your life in a new kind of order, okay? You're prioritizing things differently, and this is a wonderful thing. Many of you, Cancer, you're learning to put yourself and your health first. And please trust that this is going to benefit not just you, but everybody that you love, because you're a giver by nature, okay? fill up your own cup. This is your mantra. Okay. Thank you so much for listening, Cancer. I really hope this is helpful. And again, if you ever want to go one-on-one, my shop is linked below. Check out what I got. I would love to talk to you in person. And please let me know what you think of your reading. If it brings up questions, or if you have anything you want to say about, like, oh my God, this is what's happening in my life. And I'm always curious to see how these interpretations actually manifest for you. So I'm wishing you lots and lots of blessings. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful month and that I see you again in November. Here comes a lot of things. Bye, Cancer.